What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is David Hanlon, aka the Laptop Legend, and today marks the third consecutive day that I've locked in over 5 figures in profits. It's literally mind-blowing. Literally mind-blowing. Today I made over $11,000, and I just want to help you guys out, man. I know there's so many guys out there who like $100 a day can make a huge difference for. So hopefully this video can help you. Today, there were so many dip buys galore. I mean, literally every single chart looked like this. And if you nailed those dip buys, even 1 or 2 of them, you made some really nice profits today. So hopefully this video will help you understand what stocks I traded, why I traded them, and then what stocks you should be watching for tomorrow. And again, pretty much every single stock that I traded today is going to be in play tomorrow. So I'm gonna discuss exactly what I think they're going to do and how you guys should be playing them to maximize your potential profit and minimize your potential downside, because that is the most important thing. All right, I kind of digressed a little bit, but remember to like this video, please. If you find this content helpful, if I'm making you money, just take half a second, like the video, and yeah, let's dive into my computer. All right, guys, so I'm here at my computer, and I just wanna start off by saying MITI, I am still holding. Today I added another, I believe it was 15,000 shares. So now I'm up to 70,000 MITI again. And I'm just gonna keep adding as long as it stays under this 40 area. I mean, every day I get more day trading profits that I wanna throw in. So that is my goal. I'm just gonna keep throwing money at MITI because I know it's going up long term. I'm very, very confident in that. And we actually had an 8K today. If you guys don't wanna read it, I'm gonna, check it out a little bit just so you can see what's going on here. So MITI, they filed this 8K today, and essentially, just to summarize what happened. All right, honestly, I'm not gonna go read through it because I already know what it says. So to summarize what happened, they sold $2 million worth of their preferred stock, and I believe it was to their yeah, again, so you can see 8 million shares at 25 cents a share of their preferred stock. And they sold it to executives who are part of the senior management team of the Good Clinic. So again, this is more insider buying. These are executives of the Good Clinic who strongly believe in the future of this company, and they want to make sure it has the funding. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they said it was $1 million to open each location. I could be wrong on that, but if that is the case, then that $2 million obviously can open 2 more of those new locations. They already have letters of intent for at least 2, maybe 3 in Denver, and then they're looking to open at least 3 to 5 more in Minneapolis, on top of the one that is already open in Minneapolis. So a lot of stuff going on here, but basically they got more funding. The insiders strongly believe in it, and also I think, I forget exactly where it says this, but so you can see here, upon issuance of the aforementioned common shares, the company will have no convertible notes outstanding. So they're debt-free, which is a really good thing. So that's all I want to say about Mitesco. Again, I'm still holding strong. I still believe this is going multiple dollars in the near future, and I will just keep adding as long as it stays down in this area. I'm fine if it goes down a little bit more. That's just a better discount for me, and I will be adding this hard long term. All right, now let's talk about some of the day trading stocks. So RCMT. This is one that's up in after hours. I usually like to start with those. And again, it spiked a little bit during the day, came back down, and then just went hard in after hours and is now holding those gains. If stocks spike and hold their gains in after hours, a lot of times they can go on a really, really nice run. I'm just going to pull this up so you guys can see it. This is what can happen. This is what can happen. So just keep that in mind. We don't know what it's going to do. RCMT is an 8.66 million float. So it's pretty low float. Anything under 10 mil definitely has the potential to run hard. So keep that in mind. MXC, this is a low floater that, went pretty hard today. I didn't trade this one, but keep it on the watch list always. You can see it has a lot of random, really big green days. And, it did break past those highs from both of these spikes. So could potentially continue on a nice little run. We'll see. But the main focus of today, I would have to say, were OTCs. So let me pull this up here so at least I can see, not OPTT, hold on. Yeah, so at least I can see it. And let's talk about what I traded today. So GTLL, this is one, again, that I was talking about back when it was breaking through 1 penny. And today it had just a beautiful dip buy. Just a beautiful dip buy. I forget which of these dips I bought, but I absolutely nailed one of them with 1 million shares. And it was really nice. And I mean, yeah, I think it might have been this dip. This first dip right here. I think I nailed this one with 1 million shares. So man, take some size on these positions. If they're good setups, you can really really go hard on them and make some quick money, man. Make some quick money. This one, again, panic dip buys or intraday breakouts. The important levels to look at for this, obviously now, are these highs here. And the highs from this are, 3.59 cents. Which is kind of a random number. So I would say, look for a 4-cent breakout. That's going to be super important. But anything over these highs is going to be big. This also has a lot of room to continue panicking. So this could see a way bigger panic. It could not be over. And again, I'm not holding this stock. I don't care if it goes down. If it goes down and I see a chart like this, I'm not worried. I'm just going to buy it right here and get in for the bounce. So that's what I'm looking for on that. AITX, I mean, literally so many bounce opportunities. I completely underestimated how hard this one would bounce. I forget even which one I got, but look at all these opportunities, man. Beautiful bounce, fake out bounce here, fake out bounce here. I mean, a little bit of a bounce, but kind of a fake out. And then an insane bounce here, insane bounce. So look for these opportunities, guys. They will, I mean, you can literally 10x your account in a month with these opportunities. And that's not an exaggeration. It's not an exaggeration. So, I mean, it's just insane. I'm looking for the same exact thing on this tomorrow. Look for these patterns and look to get in when the momentum is turning on these dip buys. And if we go, look at sorry, I don't know why I keep checking those charts. Yeah, so you can see here, I mean, it breaks out. So, I mean, it's up, it's breaking out. It broke past these levels, had another day. It gapped up off of that green day. And, now we just got to see. I mean, it could definitely gap up and keep running. But based on how it closed, I mean, it came back really well and held those gains. So this could potentially gap up again and keep running. But again, I'm ready to buy the breakouts. Probably 30 cents is going to be a really important area on AITX. So look for that 30-cent breakout. Look for any intraday resistance levels from today. Those whole cent breakouts on AITX are particularly good. These intraday levels that it couldn't break out past. If I draw these here, any of these, 27 cents could be a really good breakout. And just be looking for that. That's what I'm looking for on this one. INKW. Guys, I literally have probably at least 25 tickers to show you with panic dip buys. Nailed this one. Probably underestimated it. But again, you don't have to trade the stock perfectly. You see something like this and you see it start to bounce, you get in a little bit there. And I mean, you make a lot of money, man. You make a lot of money. I mean, that's more, what is that, a 30% bounce? 30%, I mean, that's crazy. That's huge. That's incredible. That's beautiful. So I'm looking for the same thing tomorrow. This chart here really doesn't tell me too much. So again, INKW, I'm mainly watching the intraday price action. And if I see something that looks like this, I'm looking to buy. And, if I see something that looks choppy like this, I'm just avoiding it. So of knowing what stocks to avoid, that's almost as important as knowing what stocks to buy, guys. If you see a stock that's choppy like this, don't trade it. No reason to buy a stock when it's like this. Speaking of choppy today, let me show you TSNP today. I actually took a loss on TSNP today. I think I tried to dip buy maybe right here. Yeah, I think I tried to dip buy right here because it looked like it was turning. I got in pretty big. I got in 30,000 shares, which, what is that? Over $40,000. I mean, that's a big position, man. That's a big position. And it looks like it bounced, but I chased on the bounce. I could have gotten out break even. I think I got in at 154 right as it was turning again because it bounced before I could get in. And you got to be careful of that. You got to be careful chasing. So if you miss your entry, most of the time it's better to just not try to get in. And I learned the hard way. I market sold, and I had a lot of slippage, so I didn't get out till, in that area. So I took a $1,200 loss to start off the day like that. And I was thinking, man, that's annoying. And then I made a good portion of it back on this bounce. And then it was just choppy the rest of the day. Look at that. Look at that. That's so gross. It's just bouncing back and forth like a ping pong ball between those, the bid and the ask. Just boom, 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 boing, boing, boing. You can't trade stocks like this. You can't. But here's the thing. Need I remind you guys, was it this day? No. This day? No. Maybe it was this day? No. I don't know. One of these days, yeah, I think it might have been this day. I'm pretty sure it was this day. It was disgusting, did absolutely nothing, like the entire day. I'm trying to think what day that was now. Let me zoom in a little bit more. It might have been this day. Anyways, TSNP will have these random days of consolidation where it doesn't do much, and then it'll have another day of extreme volatility. So just be aware of that. that could definitely be coming on TSNP. But again, looking at this chart here, we had 2 red days, and I don't know what's going to happen. Again, this could bounce here and could see a really nice run tomorrow, or it could panic and break back under $1. So whatever you're doing, whether you're day trading or holding this, be aware that that is a possibility. Just understand that. Just understand that. And, you know, manage risk accordingly. If you're uncomfortable with the idea of it being under $1, be aware that it could happen. I just want to put on your radar. Again, I'm looking for panic dip buys on this, or rips right out of the gate, or breakouts of key levels. But when it's choppy like this, there's no room to profit, and you're just going to end up taking losses, you know, when you cut. So no point in trading it like that. MINE, this stock was, I mean, it gapped up. Again, if you look at yesterday, I mean, closed really hard, gapped up, started spiking out of the gap up, and then went into a huge panic. I think I bought here. May have bought this one again. And yeah, I mean, it was nice, guys. Here's the thing. If you buy and hold stocks like this, most of the time you're going to get screwed. Most of the time you're going to get screwed. But if you take advantage of these predictable patterns, you can consistently generate profit. And that's the whole goal. That's the whole goal of trading stocks. So again, you know, this had a beautiful day yesterday, but today was an ugly red day. I mean, it was down a lot at one point. I mean, it did bounce back. It did bounce back, you know, came back over a penny. You know, now we're in this area. If you look at the 3-month chart, what's it up to? I mean, that's a big range. There's a ton of volume. This was almost 3 billion in volume today. That's crazy. That's insane. But I mean, what does it do now? I don't know. Executions were pretty slow on MINE, so I'm a little hesitant to go in with huge size on that. Just keep that in mind. HQGE, the next one. And I'll try to speed this up, guys. Golly, already 11 minutes in. We got so many stocks. All right, I got to go faster. Watch this one for panic dip buys and breakouts. This one closed really high. I expect a gap up. And, I mean, look how overextended this is. And, I mean, it could definitely continue to go. Probably will continue to go if it gapped up. But, I mean, we could see a gap up into a huge panic tomorrow. Be ready for that. Be ready to nail that. That's the play I'm looking for on that. OZSC, and again, I'm speeding up, guys, so try to keep up. You can watch this video at slower speed if you need to. OZSC, some more panics today, broke under 30 cents, and just so many dip buy opportunities, especially in the first 2 hours of the day. I mean, it literally was like I was trying to watch like 7 different charts at once. I mean, it was crazy. I didn't know which one to pull the trigger on, but so crazy, and lots of opportunities, man. I mean, since it rejected 50 cents, again, 50 cents even it touched, absolutely rejected, and you know, now we're here. So what will it do? I don't know. It did come back nice and consolidate, so this could continue to run up and test 50 cents again, or it could break down below these lows and panic even harder, break under 25 cents. I don't know. I don't care. I know the patterns I want to play. Only focus on what you're good at. That's how you make money in the stock market. Let's see. NGTF. Yeah, this one, I got in early. I saw someone tweet about it, honestly. I follow some good traders, and they were talking about it at 25 cents, so I got in at 25 cents, and then got a nice spike in volume, and I was able to sell, you know, right up here. Just made some nice money on that. Tiny size, man. I only had 10,000 shares on that. I ended up trying to dip buy some more, and then I think cutting, so only 10,000 shares is the majority of my profit there. Beautiful, beautiful trade. I might have added, I'm not sure. But this one, I mean, definitely on watch. It's a breakout past these levels. First green day, so probably gaps up if I had to guess, and could continue to run tomorrow. And I mean, if you look at this chart, it's coming into some breakout areas for sure. For sure, coming into some breakout areas. So be watching this one. You know, right in these areas. If it breaks out past that, past 30 cents, and continues to run, I mean, there's a lot of upside on this, I would say. So definitely be watching NGTF. Keep going, David. Come on, keep going. You got this. God, 13 minutes already. Beautiful dip buy. That's all I got to say. Be watching this for dip buys. Be watching it for dip buys. Be watching for the breakout also over 17 cents and holding it over those highs, you know, 17.29. That's what I'm looking for on TSOI. BANT. Bantech. Just another one. Look at these panic dip buys. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So many opportunities in this market. So many. And if you're not taking advantage of it, it won't be around forever. So get your ass in gear. Let's get it done. Same thing, guys. I'm looking for the same thing. Same thing. I'm just going to Keep pulling them up. ALYI. Look at that. Look at how many panic dip buys there are, guys. This is insane. It's insane. This was such a crazy bounce. My God. Beautiful bounce here. Got a little choppy here. Beautiful panic. Mini bounce. That's why I always take profits in the bounce. And then, you know, bounced here. And look at that. I mean, golly. So many green candles. That's so easy, bro. That's so easy. I wish I'd nailed this better. I mean, I was juggling opportunities like a dude in the circus, man. ALYI, there was that one. PRFX. This is not an OTC. This is just a low float that, you know, low floats, they pop up on trade ideas. They get volume and, you know, you buy in early, sell into the spike. That's all I do on those. CBDL. Panic dip buys, bro. I don't know what to tell you guys. Had a nice breakout, but, you know, a red day after a gap up. I think just all OTCs were bleeding in the morning. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Keep it on the watch list. ENZC, I think this was the best bounce today. Potentially not. I mean, there were so many good bounces today, but I mean, look at that bounce. Decent bounce. Fake out bounce. Beautiful bounce. Continue to bounce. Another bounce there. I'm mad about that one, actually. I didn't get filled on that one when I should have. Should have made like an extra 1,000 or 2 towards the end of the day, but is what it is. Still watching that one. FORW. This was, you know, I tanked it open, pretty much copied the TSNP chart, so it was choppy today. But again, if TSNP starts moving, if it starts spiking or starts panicking, forwardly will do the same. So just be looking for that. PURA, this had a really nice day as well. This just had a breakout going hard towards the end of the day. This will probably gap up if I had to guess. But we'll see, you know, we'll see. It's kind of up a lot, but probably gaps up. If I had to guess, probably gaps up. And, you know, could gap up into a morning panic. So be ready for that. Golly, guys, there's so many stocks. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm trying to go fast. MJNA, screw this stock, man. Screw this stock. Screw this stock, man. I bought this as it was breaking 15, super choppy. Market sold, and it took me like over 3 minutes to get executed on a market sell. That's just so sketchy. I mean, this closed at highs. So, I mean, yeah, it could keep going. It could gap up, but golly. Way too many green days in a row. Probably going to see a massive pullback. I mean, maybe for a panic dip buy, but you got to be so careful because you cannot cut. If I can't sell with a market sell in 3 minutes, come on, bro. That's ridiculous. I said, I will take any price for these shares. Just get me out of here. And they said, nope. You're sticking with us today. And I was like, come on. Anyways, sorry. I digress. OPTI, more panics. More panic dip buys. That's the move. Breaking out. Could continue to run. I mean, there's just so many of them, guys. ANCN. Let's keep going. Actually, this is a different one. This is a NASDAQ that went insane. Low float NASDAQ. Again, caught this on the trade ideas. Call it out on the Discord. And my gosh, I mean, it's just went crazy. I got lucky on this one. I made some money on the front end. Got caught in this downside halt on the back end and gave it all back and then made a little bit of my profits there. And then wasn't watching it in the afternoon when it spiked up again. For a secondary spike. I know some people who were shorting this made, you know, $40,000 shorting this. So plays like this have tons of shorts. This one, I would be watching the all-time highs of 1150. I think if it breaks past that, breaks past 1150 ANCN, this thing is going to go really hard, and we could see it pull a cost, see it squeeze up to $50, $100. It's low float, so anything can happen. Let's see. Almost done here. GAXY, this is another one you guys want to watch. Beautiful bounce on this. Absolutely beautiful. Executions were a little bit harder on this one. I may have gotten here and then just got spooked out. That's probably why I took a 28 cents loss. Let's see. SFOR had another beautiful bounce. I mean, everyone had a beautiful bounce. It's just a matter of sometimes I cut when it goes against me and then they bounce harder and I don't get filled on the bounce. So that's why I'm red on those tickers. SFOR, still watching this one. 21 cents. Beautiful. Every time my throat starts tickling me. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, you watch this for panic dip buys, guys. That is like probably 90% of my trades are panic dip buys. If you want to know how I'm making all this money, 5 figures a day, panic dip buys. It's beautiful. TSNP, I already talked about that one. And then the last one, SELZ, my biggest loss. I took 2 stabs at this one. And I don't remember where. Honestly, don't remember where. I think I just took really big size. 100,000 shares twice on this one. And that's not really that big. 9,000 share position. I don't know. Maybe I just got caught. Oh, this might be the one. I'm going to try to dip. Yeah. I think this one, Also horrible executions. Market sell took like 5 minutes. It might have been, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. But be careful of these stocks. Again, guys, they're OTCs for a reason. So like, we don't have any big players. You guys asked, someone asked me in the Discord why I like OTC stocks. And let me just explain again. OTC stocks, they don't have the type of big media coverage. They don't have the type of institutional investors, typically speaking. They don't have the type of hedge funds. They don't have the algorithmic traders. There's a lot less competition from the big dogs, if that makes sense. And because of that, it's easier for people like you and me to profit, because I feel like there's less choppiness most of the time. If you know, there's cleaner price action on OTCs. At least that's what I've found. But what comes along with that is the fact that obviously the OTC exchange stands for over the counter, if you don't know. The OTC exchange is not nearly as good as the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. So when you're buying and selling stocks, it does not happen like that, like it does on a NASDAQ stock. Executions are not instant. You could place a buy order and it could take you, I mean, you could not get executed. I mean, sometimes the stock's, you know, printing 9 cents and I place a buy order for 10 cents. And I say anything under 10 cents, I'll buy. And it's printing 9, I don't get filled. 9.5, don't get filled. 10, don't get filled. 10.5, now I can't get filled. And I have a buy order live for like a minute. Same thing selling with market sell. I'll take any price for my shares. Just get me out of here. And you still don't get out. That's the type of stuff that happens with OTCs. You got to be really careful. But that's also why there's so much opportunity in OTC land to really grow your account quickly. So that's why I like it personally. That's my little tirade for today. Yeah, tirade, that's a word, right? Tirade? Am I making that up? I don't know. That's it for today, guys. Hopefully this video is not too long. I don't even know at this point. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, let's grow better together. Preguntar, bebé, dime por qué te mientes. No puedes esconder todo lo que tú por mí sientes.